Okay, so since my last video about the Tubolito tubes, I've still not been on my bike. Basically, we got robbed a few weeks ago, about 7 weeks ago, which meant my bike's got stolen, so I'm currently building this bike on the wall here. However, um, due to shipping delays and Royal Mail going on strike, not all of the parts have arrived yet, so I have to pick some of them up next week. And there's a screw missing off the rear derailleur, which means I'm gonna have to wait another few days. But hopefully by Thursday or Friday, I'll be able to get out on my nicely self-painted bike. Today, I just wanted to talk about my new wheels that I bought from ZED. So I'll show you those and then I'll do a quick weigh-in and an initial impressions, just because there aren't too many videos about these wheels online. Okay, so just the initial impressions. Obviously you can see these wheels are made of carbon fibre. They've got hand built in the UK by ZED written on there, and they've got a nice little ZED logo on the hub there. And yeah, they're just really nice wheels. In total they come with some rim tape, some skewers, and there's also this as well, just some rim brake pads from Lifeline. So apparently, according to these instructions, these are the best ones to use for these wheels. So I'll just, nice and cheap, not too expensive, just use those in future. So we'll get onto the weighing. Okay, so it took me a while to get the scale balanced with the wheel on it. However, this is not touching the floor at all, and you can see that the scale is saying 599. So this is the third time I weighed the front wheel just for consistency. This is also with the rim tape, so one thing that I forgot when I was weighing them was that the rim tape was on there. These were advertised at, I think, 1,282 grams, which is really light. However, with the rim tape on there, obviously they're going to be a little bit heavier. So that's the front wheel, 599 grams. Okay, so we got the rear wheel now, so that's 769 grams. So I think it's 768 earlier. However, let's just say for the sake of simplicity, we've got 600 plus 770. It's about 1370 minus, so we've got 1368, meaning the rim tape probably weighs about 70 grams. Might be the wheels might be a little bit heavier than advertised, but to be honest, a few grams, even though it does make a difference, isn't going to be the end of the world. Okay, and the skewers as a set weigh 93 grams. I'm just going to remove this one. So that's 44 grams for one skewer, and then 49 grams for the other skewer. So one skewer is once again 5 grams heavier than another one, but there's going to be some manufacturing tolerances and things to meet there. So as long as that, I don't know what this is here. I think some WD-40 stain. The carpet here in this room, it's pretty grim. It was here when we moved in, and it's just been used as a bike room, so not really bothered changing it. So yeah. So all in all, my initial impressions of these wheels, I think they're pretty good. I haven't ridden them yet, as my bike, as I say, is not finished being built. However, I'll be able to ride them probably in the next week with the Tubolito tubes. The one thing I would say to think or to be aware of when you're ordering from a company like this, they have quite a long lead time in terms of wheels, because they're not ready-made. So when you buy them from ZED himself, he will make the wheels maybe a couple of weeks after, because he's got an order waiting list. So it took about 4 weeks for the wheels to arrive once I'd actually ordered them. However, I'm very happy with the weight, and it didn't really make any difference for me anyway, because I'm still waiting on components for my bike from various suppliers. So yeah, I'm just going to do one last thing, which is a free hub sound check for the rear wheel. Okay, so we're going to be going this way. Yeah, it still sounds pretty good. To be honest, I'm not really bothered about the free hub sound. I know some people are. I kind of prefer a little bit quiet, so I might add a little bit more grease just to dampen that noise a bit. It's a little bit awkward when you sound like a swarm of bees coming down the road and everyone looks at you like, who's that idiot riding a wheel that sounds like that. However, I look forward to riding them. I'm really excited because I had my eye on this company for a long time. I had some other prime wheels on my old bike that got nicked. However, these wheels, to be honest, I think the build quality is better than them. The spokes are definitely nicer. They're aero spokes, rather than like the round pull spokes that you get. They're also straight pull. They're not J spokes, which I had on my other wheels. So These are all straight. The hubs seem pretty good, like the flanges are large enough, but they're not too large. So I don't think they're going to wear out anytime soon. And the bearings will probably need replacing at some point, but that's to be expected on any wheel really. So yeah, I'll if I have chance, I will upload a video regarding the ride quality of these wheels. The main reason I bought them was honestly because they were lighter than these wheels that I've got on this bike here. These were just left over, those wheels. The robbers didn't take them, so I'm lucky about that. But they're about 300 grams lighter than these ones. They're also deeper, and obviously they look nicer, but to be honest, I've always been a bit wary about carbon wheels, and until I use my second-hand ones that I bought from Facebook Marketplace, just to give it as an experiment, I wasn't really convinced. However, I definitely felt a difference in the speed and the overall weight of the bike after buying them. So, yep, that's it from me really. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask about these wheels from ZED in the UK, then please ask me, get in touch on the comments or whatever. I'll try and answer. The other thing I would say is if you have any questions, you can also contact ZED directly. This video is not endorsed by anyone.